Right here we have an equation with fractions. In fact, three of them, three fractions. The best way to handle an equation like this, especially if the variable is part of the fraction, the first thing we should do is just get rid of the darn fractions once and for all. And the trick for doing that is to multiply everything on both sides by the least common denominator of all the fractions, the LCD. Well, you got 8, 9, and 72. So the least common denominator would be actually 72. So here's how that looks. We're going to take x over 8. Let me just rewrite this equation, kind of spread things out a little bit, plus x over 9 is equal to 17 over 72. Let me move this out of my way. Now, if I multiply everything by the least common denominator, that means I'm going to be multiplying this by 72. I'm going to write that as 72 over 1, because that's a fraction, so let's multiply it times a fraction. And we'll do that with this as well. 72 over 1, and this one also times 72 over 1. Now, what was the reason for doing that? Well, look what happens. Make a quick copy so things won't look too messy. If we simplify each of these fractions, this 8 in the denominator can divide into that 72 in the numerator and goes, what, 9 times. This 9 in the denominator can divide into that 72 and go 8 times. And look here, the 72's cancel completely, so they're gone on that side of the equation. Now that leaves us with 9 times x is 9x, plus 8 times x is 8x, is equal to 17. And now it's a pretty simple equation. On the left side, we combine like terms. 9x plus 8x is 17x is equal to 17. And I want to get rid of that 17, and right now I've got 17 times x. Well, divide by 17. And those guys cancel. What we're left with on the left side is just x. And on the right side, 17 divided by 17 is 1. So that's the solution. So things look a lot easier once we eliminate those fractions.